Hello and welcome to today's video where I'm going to be interviewing LemonOVA or LemonOVA. I'm not sure how it's pronounced, you can correct me. Go ahead and say hello and give an introduction of yourself as well.
Alright, my name is LemonOVA or LemonOVA, whichever sounds cooler. And that's pretty much it. I don't really know what kind of videos I do. They're all pretty random.
LemonOVA. I wouldn't have even thought that that's a valid pronunciation.
Yeah, no one ever thinks that. I've just gotten used to LemonOVA now.
Yeah, that's what it sounds like, or is like read like, but LemonOVA, there's no I anywhere in there, so I wouldn't have seen it being that, to be honest. But that's an epic fun fact right there.
Well, the more you know.
Thank you, Alex. Very cool. Yeah, and by the way, his name is Alex. I should have mentioned that, aka Alex.
Yeah, and I'm definitely black.
Yeah, we'll keep that meme alive. I won't spoil it for anyone. So, Alex, first question I had for you here is when did you start YouTube?
This channel I started in like late 2017, but I've had like other channels from like 2013 that we don't talk about anymore.
Oh, damn it. That's always one of my signature questions. Have you had any channels prior to this one?
No, we can talk about it. I was just joking.
Okay. Okay, just wanted to double check.
All right. I had my first channel was called The Spicy Lemon, and I sub-botted on the account because no one would take you serious, because like I wanted to like flex on my friends that had subs on there, so I got like triple digit numbers. And they were like, yeah, it's pretty cool, but no one really cared anymore. I only got like 2 views per video.
Hey man, you've got balls admitting that. I'm not gonna lie, that is pretty epic of you to admit that.
Yeah, I was like 13 years old. I wanted to impress my friends. It was kind of sad.
I mean, I used to do stupid shit botting as well. I'm not gonna lie. I sub-botted on an old channel as well, and I don't know why I did it. I was so stupid. I was like, I think this was in 2014, so I was 12, I believe.
Yeah, well, we all do dumb shit when we're young. I also sub-botted because you know what a Minecraft SMP was?
I think so.
Yeah, it's like a group of Minecraft YouTubers just like join. Yeah. So like no one would take me seriously for some reason. They thought my channel was a joke, so I would just start sub-botting even more. But still no one accepted me. I got rejected so many times. I was like, what's wrong with me?
Oh my fucking god. Yeah, I think I sub-botted on an old channel, like 500 subscribers. Because the thing is, Alex, I thought these subscribers were going to be active people watching your content. I didn't think it was just to boost the number and that's it. I thought they would be active subscribers. And so I did it thinking that, you know, it would be like 500 active viewers, so my channel could maybe start growing organically from there.
That's exactly what I thought.
And then I was like, well, okay, here are the 500 subscribers. I'm still uploading content, getting like 10, 20, 30 views. It was a waste of money at the end of the day.
Yeah, because like I ended up just scrapping that channel. It was like a waste of time.
I did as well. My old Let's Play channel, I deleted that off the face of planet Earth.
Yeah, I remember like me and a couple of my friends made our own Minecraft SMP, and it was like a complete mess. There was a guy with like 1,000 subscribers, and he was like, "I have the most subscribers here. I'll tell you guys what you should do." I'm like, damn. Yeah, it was like a dick measuring contest at that point. He was like flexing so hard and I didn't like him. So I pretty much just told him to piss off and he got mad and he like griefed our entire server. Really ruined my day. But like people were still on it and like I didn't really care about the server anymore, so I just abandoned it.
Oh, well, that's a fat rip. Yeah. God, my friends absolutely hate me though for taking down that channel because they unironically liked me playing video games wearing a fedora, and opening like loot crates and shit. Like they genuinely liked that, and they hate what I do now, which is kind of sad because honestly what I do now is what I'm most proud of.
Dang. I've seen some of your interviews before. I really like them. I remember I saw the Scrubby interview, only a couple minutes of it though. Because I used to talk to Scrubby for a bit a while ago, like back when he was smaller. Now he's just like blown up. So I don't really like want to bother him too much because like I know he's really busy.
Yeah, that's fair enough. I only spoke to Ryan that one time, to be completely honest. I've never spoken to him besides that.
Yeah, like the way I met him was like kind of weird because there was like this fat British kid that was trying to expose him. He was like trying to expose Scrubby and some of his other friends. And I was like, and I had like a mutual with them. So I just asked Scrubby, who is this guy? He's trying to expose me too. And it was like, and he's like, dude, and we were just talking about how fucking pathetic he was. Cause like, he was so desperate for attention. It was like, cause like the videos he made on Scrubby were just so retarded.
I mean, I think not. Well, I've only heard of you recently, but I think way like long ago I might have seen you in like a comment section because like you're kind of like one of those Justin Y guys.
I used to comment a lot. Yeah, I'm actually, I think I'm friends with Justin Y. We talk a little bit. I remember I saw some of his comments when he had like 100 subs, and now he's like at 170,000, I think. So like he really blew up.
Yeah, I think YouTube has kind of like blacklisted him. Like I don't see him as much anymore.
Yeah, there's like shadow bans that like prevent your comments from showing for other people. It's it's kind of sad because that's what he was like. He built a whole empire from just commenting. Now they just shut him down. He's a really cool guy to talk to though.
I mean I've never spoken to him because he's rather private.
He's on my Discord server.
Oh, that's epic.
Yeah, but he doesn't use VC. He likes to be very mysterious.
Yeah, that's what I've heard. He's a rather private guy. I think it'd be kind of weird for me to interview someone that just leaves comments on people's videos.
If he'd VC'd more, or if he just VC'd any in general, I would have gotten you that interview if you wanted. I'd like to see that happen.
Or if he made content, because I mean, realistically, what would I ask someone that just leaves comments on people's videos?
How do you spend your life?
What do you do besides leaving comments on people's YouTube videos? Do you have a life outside of that? Tell me more. Yeah, no, this is all I do. This is my life. My parents still sustain me. I'm 40 years old and I live in my mom's basement.
A fun fact, I'm actually banned from Scrubbies Discord.
Oh, why is that?
He had like this admin that was kind of an asshole. I called him I called him ugly because he had this weird. Okay, because like his Discord profile was him trying to imitate how e-girls take their pictures, and I'm like, dude, you're ugly. If you're ugly, whether or not you're imitating an e-girl or not, and he got really salty about that, and he just banned me.
That's really sad. That's actually probably abusing his power.
Yeah, I mean, it's like what he did first was he muted me, and then like some of my people from my Discord found that out, so they just try to like raid Scrubby's Discord, and that didn't really end up too well. So I mean, I guess it's kind of deserving. Also, I was being like too toxic anyway.
I mean, calling someone ugly isn't like the pinnacle of toxicity.
Yeah, but I guess it's because like my members just like raided his Discord.
Oh well, that's shit. Yeah, but I mean, you didn't like advocate for them to do that, I assume.
No, I didn't.
Okay, good.
Yeah, I would never do that.
Yeah, okay. Because, like, I mean, if you were advocating for that, then I'd be like, fair enough.
That's like against terms of service. I'd probably get destroyed.
Yeah, I think it is actually. But, like, I mean, realistically, how many people read terms of service and how many people actually follow those rules?
No one.
Yeah, so, I mean, I don't know what is the worst consequence that you could have gotten out of like advocating for a raid or something like that.
They probably would have just given me a warning, and I'd just be like, "Yep."
Yeah, and then probably proceed to do it.
I'm like trying to clean up my act though, cause like I want to get partnered on Discord, and you have to like follow the terms of service like completely if you want to get partnered. That's what I'm going for.
I mean, you've got the sub count for it and everything like that, and you've got the member count on your Discord server and all of that, so I'm sure you could get partnered.
I got like 11,000 people on my Discord. That was really unexpected.
That's pretty fucking big. I think I saw you tweet out the other day that you hit like 10k members or something.
Yeah, we're at like 11,000 now.
Now that is epic.
I had to remove like the invite link from my videos because people were just joining in nonstop and the chat wouldn't stop slowing down.
Oh, that's a yikes.
Yeah, we're like overpopulated right now.
Oh, yeah, well, I mean, I don't know how people with like 10k plus members honestly manage a Discord server. You must have like a fuck ton of like mods and admins.
Yeah, we got like 40 of them, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, they're all good people, though. I like them.
Yeah, and I mean, I assume you have, like, your DMs close to friends only, right?
No, they're not. A lot of people DM me really weird stuff that I find kind of funny, but I just don't like responding to them because then they just keep DMing me. This guy is like, for the past week, this guy's been sending me pictures of beans, and he said he'd stop if I DM'd them back.
And you did?
No, I didn't. I just keep waiting. I just keep waiting for him to post more beans.
Well, I mean, you've got Twitter DMs open, but like, I don't think you get as many things on there as you do on Discord.
No, Discord's more wild.
Yeah, that's why I always figure, like, if someone has their Twitter DMs open, that's the best spot to contact them, like you. Yeah, but Alex, back to the question. So the next question that I had for you here is, why'd you start YouTube? What got you into it?
There was a YouTuber I used to watch. His name was UberHexerNova. I saw his like Tri-Mountain survival thing. So it was like a Minecraft series, and I thought that was pretty cool to do. So I tried to do the same thing, but it didn't really work out for me. Yeah, then like I eventually stopped and tried to do commentary because like Leafy was pretty popular. That didn't really work out either.
Our fucking backgrounds are so similar. Like, you had a Minecraft channel, you sub-bought it as well. You did commentaries at one point. I did commentaries at one point, even though I've never spoke about that publicly.
Yeah, I tried to be like super edgy when Leafy was pretty popular because like I thought that would help me get big, but a lot of people just ended up hating me.
Yeah, I don't think anyone could have gotten edgier than Leafy is here. He literally zoomed into a child with Down syndrome and said, is this person fucking retarded? I don't think you can go any lower than that in life, honestly.
He's pretty stupid, but he's rich, so I guess whatever works for him.
Yeah, no, he's rich and he's fucked off. He doesn't give a shit anymore. If you saw the Dromler interview, I don't know if you did.
Yeah, I saw the interview. It was really boring, though. It was just a bunch of yes or no questions, and at the end, it's like, if he's ever gonna come back, he's like, I don't know.
Yeah, it was a really shit interview. Keemstar hyped it up a little bit too much for what it was.
It had a very touchy ending at the when it was closing. He said he just wanted to talk to his friend.
Yeah, the ending was pretty nice and wholesome, but besides that, it wasn't anything too good.
Got my hopes up.
I mean, I honestly don't want Leafy's here to ever come back. I don't think it's worth it for him.
Nah, He's already made like probably millions. He doesn't need YouTube anymore. He can just live in a mansion for the rest of his life.
Probably, yeah. I mean, I don't know how much money he made during his time on YouTube, but probably loads, yeah.
He's like investing in shit now, so.
Yeah, that's probably bringing him in more money. So, yeah, he's probably set for a good amount of time. I don't know if the rest of his life, but a good amount of time.
Something crazy like I saw on Twitter the other day. It was like people were freaking out that Zaptai came back.
Oh, this is good that you're bringing this up. I'm very happy about that. Very fucking happy. That was a good video too.
I didn't really like know who he was, but like I heard he got exposed for some really weird shit.
Oh yeah, no. He did some I'm not condoning his actions. They're really shitty. I think what a lot of people don't do is separate the content from the creator.
Yeah, a lot of people seem to like his content, and I saw some people like hating on the ones that were supporting his content because they were like, you're pretty much advocating for what he did, and like I don't really think that means you're like supportive of his past actions. It just means you like his content.
Exactly. Like I don't like what he did, talking to an underage girl, saying, ugh, you're worth getting arrested for. I don't think that's a...
Dude, when I saw that, I was like laughing because that was so messed up.
No, it is. He's a bit of a dickhead, but I mean, in all fairness, I know he was going to therapy and all of that, so maybe he's better as a person mentally, because, when people are really fucked up mentally, they do really stupid shit. So hopefully he's a better human being now. I hope he addresses it at some point, because it's not good to just,
Yeah, that's like never gonna go away.
Yeah, it's not good to just scrub it under the rug, because, that's not the right way of handling something so serious like what he did.
Yeah, I didn't see the video entirely yet, but I just looked at the comment sections. Like, there was a bunch of big YouTubers just commenting what on the...
Everyone's commenting what?
Yeah, because it was so random.
It really was. Like, it's been a year and 9 months since he fucked off, and then all of a sudden, without saying anything to anyone, he comes back with a 40-minute long video, and he doesn't even mention his past actions at all. He said a part 2's coming soon at the end, but I don't know when that's gonna be. Hopefully soon.
Yeah, I need to watch that video though. I was about to comment something kind of messed up on the video because I was about to comment, Zaptai, your videos are worth getting arrested for.
Well, I saw a few people do stuff like that. I mean, that's nothing too bad, I guess.
I'm just like trying to stop. I'm like trying to stop being too edgy now, but I guess it's part of my personality.
Yeah, I mean, I'm kind of like that too. I'm a bit scuffed at times. I just don't try to show that side of me a whole lot online because I don't really want to get into any trouble. So I try to keep that more towards like my friends and stuff in private calls.
Yeah, I like try to be friends with mostly everybody, so I don't really have any problems with them or run into drama or any of that.
Zaptai coming back was quite a revolutionary thing, to say the least.
Yeah, I didn't really watch any of his videos before this. I just heard the name recently, but I'm very interested in what he's gonna upload next.
Yeah, he was really popular 2 years ago. Like, good friends with Pyrocynical and I Hate Everything and Colosso's Crazy and people like that. It's a shame he had to fuck it all up to hook up with a underage female, but you know, you can't really control others' actions, I guess.
Hopefully he gets better.
Yeah, hopefully. I mean, I know he tried to off himself a year ago when this happened. Thankfully, he didn't. But he attempted and he said he was hospitalized and all of that.
Would you ever do an interview with him?
Honestly, I don't know why. I've sort of thought about it, like, very loosely. Like, what if I interview Zaptai? That would be, like, an interesting interview. But, on the other hand, I feel like I don't know how that would reflect on me.
I think it would be a good interview, to be honest, but just be careful if you do it.
Yeah, I don't think I don't know if mature is the right word, because I consider myself to be a somewhat mature 16-year-old boy. But, like, I don't know how I would handle an interview with someone like him. You know?
I think it would be very interesting.
It would, but I don't know if I'm the person that's best equipped for that. Because at the end of the day, I'm not like an adult. I'm not a therapist or anything like that, you know? I'm just a teenager who interviews people online for fun. So interviewing someone like Zaptai, I would have to definitely, like, do a lot of research, make sure the questions are really good, well-structured, well-researched, all of that. Like, be really prepared for an interview like that. And I don't even know if he'd be down. Because I mean, when Zaptai was around, I never spoken to him, like, privately or anything like that. I think he replied to, like, tweets of mine before and emails, but never really, like, talked to him in a call or DMs or anything like that. Just replying to my stuff that I'd send him, but that's about it.
I'd like to talk to him, to be honest. He seems like an interesting man.
He does, but God, like, I don't know how I would, like, a lot of people are saying that he shouldn't come back to the community, which I do agree. I don't think people like Pyrocynical and I Hate Everything and Colosso and all those people are gonna want to be friends with him again. Knowing what he did, I mean, I don't think it's a good move. A good, like, I don't think business move is the right word, but it just doesn't look. It doesn't look acceptable to be friends with him, considering what he did. So, I mean, if I were to talk to him, it would probably just be to do an interview, but I wouldn't try and, like, form some sort of friendship with him or anything like that.
I'd like to be friends with him. I just want to see what he does.
He seemed like a genuinely nice guy. Just really, he just did something really fucked up that tainted his whole image.
Yeah, if he's my friend, I'd, like, keep him in place. Make sure he doesn't mess up again.
Make sure he doesn't talk to underage girls.
Yeah, I'll keep him away from my Discord. There's a bunch of kids in there.
Oh yeah, I bet. I mean, yeah. And the sociopath thing, I never thought he was a sociopath.
I have a funny story about that. On my second channel, the one before this one, I used to do hacking in Minecraft, which I would just play Minecraft with a bunch of hack clients. My friend got really mad at me because he's like, dude, you're messing up the game for everyone. And I'm just like, I don't really care, dude. I'm just like, I didn't really care about YouTube at that point. I was just doing it to piss people off. And he called me a sociopath. And I'm like, dude, you only know the word sociopath because Zaptai was exposed for being a sociopath. That's because when the whole sociopath thing came out, he just started using the word sociopath more.
That word is heavily like misused. What they were describing him as was not, I don't feel he was a sociopath. I feel like he was just a guy who was under heavy depression who didn't know how to go about handling it.
Just a weird guy.
He did say he was diagnosed with like major depressive disorder, so
yeah, I didn't really know too much about the whole thing when he was getting exposed. It wasn't really too interesting to me because I never really watched any of his videos. But the whole sociopath thing, I wasn't too sure about that.
Yeah, neither was I at the time, but even calling him a pedophile, I don't know how valid that is.
Man, how old is he, by the way?
I believe at the time he was talking to a 13-year-old girl as a 19-year-old. He was under the assumption, because the girl had told him that she was 16, so that already is kind of fucked up on the girl's behalf. Playing it up as she's older when she's not.
Did he still try to go for her when he found out she was 13?
No, because he didn't find out that she was 13 till he got exposed and everything like that. So that must have made the blow even harder for him. But he was aware that the girl was, supposedly 16 when talking to her. Honestly, if I would have been him, knowing that, I would have been like, right, you gotta fuck off, because otherwise people are gonna call me a pedophile on Twitter and YouTube. So it's best we don't be in a relationship.
There's like girls on my Discord that they're like 14 or something, and they have like this thing for like trapping pedophiles. It's really, really disturbing, to be honest.
Trapping pedophiles?
They like try to pretend they're like older, and they hit on older guys.
Wait, but is that in order to like hook up with these guys, or in order to get them like in trouble?
I have no idea, to be honest. It's really weird. I think it's just like a hobby they like to do.
I mean, that is a weird leisure activity, yeah. I mean, if it's to get them jailed, then that's fucking genius. That is legit like a great idea. Like, if you're an underage girl listening to this, pretend you're older, hook up with a pedophile, and report them to the cops.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure they don't report them at all. So it just makes it even weirder.
Yeah, well, if they don't report them, yeah, that's a little strange. But honestly, I feel like pedophiles are such cancerous people. Like, I fucking hate them.
They really are.
Yeah, like, that's just so fucked. Like, a 30-year-old man likes a 5-year-old girl. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you, pal? You're not stable. Get help, please. The term is also just like heavily misused to like, a 20-year-old is dating a 17-year-old, so he's a pedophile.
Yeah, that's really dumb.
That is not a pedophile. A pedophile is, like I said, a 30-year-old man going after a 10-year-old girl or a 5-year-old girl. Like, that's fucked.
Yeah, it like really depends on like the age gap, I guess.
Yeah, because some people say age is just a number, but I honestly don't believe that. It's not just a number. It involves many other things. It's a whole shit fest of a situation, but it's like 50-50. Something like 50% want Zaptai back and here to stay. The other 50% just want him to fuck off forever.
Nah, I wasn't never like a really true fan of him, but I want him to stay. I just want to see what he does. Because if he's like just making content and not getting in trouble, then that's fine. I don't see a reason for him to leave.
Yeah, exactly. I want him to stay, but, just not do any fucked up shit like he did before.
Yeah, I'll give him a second chance, to be honest.
Yeah, same here, but a lot of people that were, like, his friends before, they don't want him back at all. But, I mean, obviously, his ex-friends are gonna know way more about him than the public is,
I actually had a friend that, tried to do an expose video on me. Well, I wouldn't really call him a friend. He's kind of an acquaintance. He was like kind of upset that I was getting a bunch of subscribers, because like he thinks my videos aren't worth getting he thinks my videos don't deserve the attention they're getting, which I kind of agree because it's just me shit posting. But it was just really petty overall. So I wanted to talk to him about it, but I guess he just doesn't like me anymore. He's still on my Discord though.
What a dickhead. Well, I mean, I guess if he wasn't like, a friend yet, it isn't as bad, but regardless, like.
Yeah, it was just really random. He was getting all philosophical in the video. Like, have you seen my Twitter banner?
Oh yeah.
That's a quote from the video. I thought that was just really really funny and just so deep. And I'm just thinking you're taking this too seriously. It isn't really even that bad.
Hold on, let me read out your Twitter bio here. Philanthropy is a concept that would turn what's left of this man's brain into mash. To see a man like that achieve such a status proves only that I don't know how to pronounce that word.
Meritocracy.
Meritocracy is dead. Yeah, I was actually going to ask you about that, but that's nice to know now that...
No, like, honestly, I'm a very stupid person. Half the words in that video I had to look up. I had no idea what he was even saying. I was only, like, halfway through the video I realized he didn't like me.
Oh, that's amazing. Is the video still up?
Yeah, I can show it to you if you want.
Yeah, that would be epic. Send me a link, please, Alex. In the meantime, I guess I'll ask you the next question. So, why did you choose the name LemonOVA?
First of all, my first channel was named The Spicy Lemon. Then I changed it, and then my second channel was just called Spicy Lemon. Then this channel was just called Lemon at first, but then I just decided to add the OVA at the end. So, because it was like, it would have been more unique, and people would find my channel easier.
That makes sense. Does the OVA stand for anything?
Not really. I thought it was pretty cool. My friend put OVA at the end of his channel too.
Oh, it's a trend you've started.
Yeah, people on my Discord put OVA at the end of their name too. It's like the FaZe Clan meme, but more retarded.
Or like TSM _ lemon.
On my first channel, I used to I try to do like MLG montages, and yeah, so like I've kind of had a history of shit posting. And I guess that kind of just affects the way I make videos now.
I mean, the vibe that I get from your videos now is like Astrus is a panda. Those kinds of guys.
Yeah, they seem like pretty cool people. I've never really talked to them, though.
I've spoken to Astrus, but not a panda.
I don't think a panda likes me, to be honest.
Really? Why is that?
I just have that hunch.
Why? Has he, like, spoken about you or something? Or do you just get the feeling for some reason?
I just get the feeling, because, like, our styles are too similar. And I'm like, maybe he thinks I'm copying him or something, so.
Oh, well, I wouldn't know. I've never spoken to him. Astrus is pretty cool about, like.
Yeah, I've seen some of the interview you did with him. He seems like a really nice guy.
Yeah, he was a sweetheart. I haven't talked to him much, though. I haven't talked to him in like a fat minute.
I'd like to talk to him.
Alrighty, Alex. Next question for you here is, why'd you pick this anime chick as your profile picture?
It was like, this was like from the second anime I've ever watched. My friend showed me this, and I was like, the anime is really bad in general, but I just really liked the girl. So I just screenshotted it and used it as my profile. I was thinking of getting like a more professional profile, but I'm like, it's kind of too late because I already have like, I think a lot of people are just used to this profile now. So I'm just gonna keep it.
Yeah, you've kind of already built up your image as the person with the anime female. Which anime is that girl even from?
You've probably never heard of it. It's New Game.
New Game. No, I've never heard of that. New Game. Let me look this up. Oh, I found it.
It's not really that good.
I didn't find the exact girl, but I found it on Crunchyroll.
It's a really feminine anime.
Feminine anime?
It's just like a bunch of lesbians working at an office making a video game.
Oh, okay.
I don't even know why I watched it. It was like I had nothing else to do because it was like this was like when I first got into anime. My friend just said, "Yeah, you should watch this." And I guess it was kind of like a joke or something, but I ended up watching the entire season.
Oh, that's really sad, Alex. Are you a weeaboo pussy bitch?
Of course.
I'm afraid I can't share the same sentiment there. I am not a weeaboo bitch.
I'm not really into like moe anime. More of like, do you know what shonen anime is? Like Dragon Ball Z?
No, I'm not familiar with all the anime terms.
And I guess I'm too weeb, but like I'm gonna get like Have you ever heard of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure?
Yeah, of course, yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna get a tattoo of one of the stands in that show.
Alex, I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing.
No, it's gonna be dope. I'll show it to you after I get it.
That would be epic. When are you getting this?
I need to have a design for it first, but I don't really plan on getting it anytime soon though. I'm really busy and I'm broke.
Do you have any tattoos on you currently?
I have a wolf tattoo on my bicep.
Oh, that's epic.
I could show it to you after the interview.
Yeah, that'd be epic. Sure.
Yeah, it's really big, to be honest. I didn't think... I got it when I was like 16.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I think I was 16. I was like, my sister was getting a tattoo, and I was like, yeah, that's pretty cool. I want to get one too. So I just got this big wolf tattoo.
How old are you now, Alex?
I'm 18.
Oh, nice. Okay. You're not that much older than me then.
Yeah, people think I'm like 30 years old or something. It's kind of sad.
I wouldn't have said 30. I would have said maybe like 20 plus, 20 to 25.
Like, whenever I'd go in a CSGO lobby, I'd always like, people would say, like, dude, you're like 50 years old. Why are you still playing CSGO? I was like, dang, that really hurt.
Some people just have voices that make them sound older. I'm not one of those people though.
Nah, you sound like you're 16.
Some people say I could sound 18. I could pass as an 18-year-old, but I don't know how much I buy that because my voice cracks way too much for to be played off as an 18-year-old.
People say I have a very deep voice, so when I have a voice crack, it's very embarrassing. No, because like I'm in VC sometimes with my friends, and whenever I have a voice crack, they just start bursting out laughing because they don't really expect me to have voice cracks.
Yeah. I mean, you know, you have a relatively deep voice, it seems, but like me, my voice is kind of just all over the place, really. Like, it doesn't maintain one pitch. It just is all over the place. Like sometimes it's high, sometimes it's lower, sometimes it's regular. It's just all over the place. But, you know, I've had this voice for a few years now, so I'm used to it.
Yeah, I've sounded like this since I was 16.
Well, I mean, I guess that's a fair age to start having a really deep voice, so...
I use it to assert my dominance in servers. I'm the alpha male in every Discord I'm in.
And I'm just the beta male with my shitty-ass voice. Yeah. I mean, I've got quite a few friends with, like, really nice, deep voices, and I'm like, man.
Zaptai has a really good voice.
Zaptai does have a good voice. I'd jerk off to his.
It's really soothing, to be honest.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, in his new video, his mic, I don't know what happened, if he, like, downgraded or some shit, but it doesn't sound as good as it did before. But, I mean, I guess after making... You know, not making videos for nearly 2 years, you're kind of out of it. You kind of...
Yeah, I didn't really notice it too well or too much. His voice was just very nice.
Oh, yeah, he's got a nice narration voice, but, like, if you go back and watch one of his older videos, which are unlisted on his channel, actually, if you go into the playlist section, you can see that he did a way better job, 2 years ago with his narration, and his voice just sounded much better. I don't know if he, like, downgraded his mic or something, but there's something off about it.
Yeah, I'd have to check it out.
Yeah, no. I mean, a lot of YouTubers that I watch, especially people from Britain, they have the sexiest voices. I'm like, man, I wish I could be fucking British.
I like Australian accents.
Australian accents are pretty solid, too, yeah. But I think British accents are a little bit better, in my opinion.
My sister's like obsessed with British accents.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, she's like obsessed with anything that's from Britain.
Then she probably really likes tea.
She does. She buys like 80 different types of tea.
I mean, tea is good. I have, I think it was just last night actually that I drank in Spanish it's called manzanilla. Do you know what that is?
Oh yeah, my mom makes that all the time.
Yeah, I don't know how you call it in English though. Chamomile, that's how you call it. Or chamomile, I don't know how you pronounce that. Alrighty, so next question for you here, Alex, is why do you have Carl Weiser in your banner?
I don't know. It was like, before it was like a bunch of anime girls. And then I'm just like, it looks like I'm trying too hard. And it looks really bad anyway, so I just removed it. And so I just went for a more simplistic approach. And when I showed my friends, they all thought it was great, so I just kept it.
This is a good Carl Weiser picture.
Yeah. I'll probably add that next to my on the other side.
I used to be a really big fucking Jimmy Neutron fan.
Yeah, so did I. I used to watch it every single day. I was like, now I'm into anime now. It's depressing.
Yucky. Anime was always yucky to me, to be honest. Never liked it. Never got into it. SpongeBob was my shit too. Rest in peace, Stephen Hillenberg. He passed away today.
Oh wait, today?
Yeah, he died a few hours ago. Yeah.
Oh man. On my last video, I used like the SpongeBob intro as my outro.
Oh my god. And that just came out yesterday, right?
Yeah, it was a TikTok video.
Damn, you predicted the future, Alex.
Well, I guess that's a good tribute to him.
Yeah, fucking rest in peace, though. He died from ALS, I think it was.
Oh, that's horrible.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it's a really shitty disease. Alrighty, and so next question for you here, Alex, is, so I've seen you in a few videos be labeled as a quote-unquote YouTube comment god.
The comment god?
Yeah, I saw the videos where they, like, talked about you and Justin Y and a few other people.
Yeah, me and Justin Y, we kind of had like this, I guess, rivalry in which we commented the most. And so we just kept going at it. But then I got shadow banned for like a couple months, and I just kind of stopped. But he still kept going, so I guess he won.
Yeah, that's a fat rip for you.
Yeah, now he's shadow banned, I'm pretty sure, so.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he is. I never see him in comment sections anymore, and if I do, he's not top comment.
Yeah, he's commented on my videos before, and I just heart it to bring back old memories.
So I was curious about that. Did you start off, like when you made this channel, did you start off by just using that channel to leave comments on people's videos to like, garner some sort of fan base from that, or did you just start off by making content and then started writing comments on people's videos?
Well, in the beginning, I used to just do like these anime shit posts. It was really embarrassing. But I just started getting top comment out of nowhere, so I just decided to keep going with it. Then I realized it was helping me get a bunch of attention, so I just kept, so I guess that was like a good bonus. So I just kept doing the same thing. Then I just stopped the whole anime thing. It was really bad, because like I kept forcing myself to upload a video every other day, and I just got really sick and tired of it, so I just went to the commentary videos I do now.
Yeah, honestly, if you would have still made those anime shit posts, I probably wouldn't have contacted you for an interview.
I don't blame you.
Because, like I mentioned earlier, I do not give a single fuck about anime. I
haven't really watched anime in, like, the past couple months.
And do you still, like, continue to, like, write a lot of comments on people's videos to gain subs, or did you just drop that?
Not really. I kind of just stopped that a while ago. I just ran out of stuff to comment, and it's whatever.
Yeah, I mean, at this point, you don't really need it, because, like, you're already making content, and that's growing your channel, so there's really no point.
I just comment on there. The only reasons I ever comment on videos anymore is just to, like, try to be funny, but pretty much it, to be honest.
Yeah, just to get likes and boost your ego for a little bit. Do you take, like, any sort of inspiration from content creators similar to you, like we've mentioned, Astrus is a Panda, Rusty, if you know who that is, people like them?
Oh, yeah, I saw the entire Rusty interview. Yeah, I guess I took some inspiration from them, but, like, I've always been kind of a shit poster from, like, the very beginning, so I felt more comfortable doing this. Seeing people like Astrus and A Panda do something like this kind of just pushed me to do the same thing more. So, like, I really like making my videos, but it's really hard thinking of a topic to make a video on.
I mean, I'm sure it is to a certain degree. I mean, what I've noticed with Astruses and the Pandas that they a lot of time they cover the same topics, so
yeah. Before I uploaded my TikTok video, A Panda uploaded the same thing but right before.
Oh yeah, he uploaded a TikTok video a few days ago, yeah.
Yeah, and like the concept of it was like him just making fun of people that make fun of TikTok, and that's the exact same thing I did on my video. Like I told my friends before, I was like, I think I'm just gonna make a TikTok video, and as soon as he uploaded his TikTok video, everyone just DM'd me saying, "Hey, Panda did it before you." I'm just like, oh no.
Yeah, I mean, it's inevitable, to be honest, for like, to be like the first one to a topic. It's really hard.
I would have made the video earlier, but I just got too lazy.
And the next question I had for you here, Alex, is so, You know how I asked you about how you took inspiration from YouTubers like Astersis and the Panda and all of them? How would you differentiate your content from theirs?
They kind of like give make videos they feel like making, and they I guess it's like they all have something different amongst them. Like a Panda just does videos on I mean it's just kind of just different topics. And I guess it's like I don't know, it's kind of hard to explain. We're all kind of really similar, but I think it's a small community, so people who just like hearing a certain person's commentary. Well, yeah, it's really hard to explain this. I guess it just depends on how we can commentate over things and how we edit and how we just present things to people. So I guess we all have something unique about that. Cause like when I watch an Astros video, it's kind of like really chill and laid back. And when I'm watching a Panda video, it's kind of just like crazy and funny. For my videos, I don't know. I'm just doing my own thing.
I just like instantly when I look at someone like when I first found your channel, I was like thinking of Astersis and a Panda. When I found Rusty's channel, I was thinking the same thing. So like anyone that makes your guys' kind of content, it instantly clicks like, oh, okay, this is kind of like a Panda's content or kind of like Asteris's content.
It's basically they just call you copy based on the person who has the most subs.
Yeah, and I think that at the moment is a Panda. Asterix is coming in second.
Yeah, didn't Asterix used to do like Asterix came before a Panda, right?
Yeah, Asterix started making videos before a Panda, yeah.
Yeah, and it's kind of sad how they call him an a Panda copy now.
Yeah, yeah, it is. I mean, a Panda really blew up when he released, Ugandan Knuckles video.
I'm still surprised, and I'm still curious on how that even got on trending.
I don't know how it blew up so much. I mean, I thought it was a good video. Obviously, he naturally hates the video because he's probably not proud of it.
I mean, it has like over 30 million views, so.
Yeah, no, it's crazy.
Yeah, it really did numbers for him.
Yeah, it really did. If that shit was monetized, oh. That's a jerk off fest right there.
Oh, that'd be amazing.
Yeah, I mean, if a CPM is like $1, that's like 35K right fucking there. Yeah, but Alex, for the interview here, I've only got one last question and then that'll be it. So for this upcoming year with your channel, what new and different, what are your plans and goals? I don't know why I was saying the other question. Yeah, but what are your plans and goals for this upcoming year?
I'm probably just gonna do like just whatever I enjoy doing. If like I'm like really happy with how things are going and the way like I enjoy making my videos, so it's always like a good thing to do. But I don't really see that much change. I'll try to be like I'll try not to be repetitive in my videos, but I just want it to be unique for everyone, so they just don't grow tired of it.
Well then, Alex, thank you so much for coming on. I appreciate it, man.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, of course, no problem, man. And well, that's it for the interview. If you have enjoyed it, you can go ahead and drop it a like, drop me a sub. Anything you could do to help would be appreciated. Otherwise, I'll see you next one. Take care, and goodbye.